In John 18 verses 7 to 11 NIV, the passage reads, 7 Again he asked them, Who is it you want? Jesus of Nazareth, they replied. 8 I told you that I am he, Jesus answered. If you are looking for me, then let these men go. 9 This happened so that the words he had spoken would be fulfilled, I have not lost one of those you gave me. 10 Then Simon Peter, who had a sword, drew it and struck the high priest's servant, cutting off his right ear. The servant's name was Malchus. 11 Jesus commanded Peter, Put your sword away. Shall I not drink the cup the Father has given me? Context. This passage is from the account of Jesus' arrest in the Garden of Gethsemane. Judas had betrayed Jesus, leading the soldiers and officials to him. The cup Jesus refers to in verse 11 symbolizes the suffering and sacrifice he was about to endure. Expounding the passage. Verse 7 to 8. Jesus, fully aware of the events about to unfold, courageously confronts the crowd that came to arrest him. He ensures his disciples are spared from arrest, showcasing his protective and self-sacrificial nature. Jesus is committed to fulfilling the will of the Father, and his question aims to declare his identity and willingness to be taken. Verse 9. The fulfillment of Jesus' words underscores his divine foresight and the predetermined plan of salvation unfolding. Despite the impending arrest, trial, and crucifixion, there's a sense of divine order and purpose in these events. Verse 10. Simon Peter's impulsive act of drawing his sword illustrates the disciples' initial misunderstanding of Jesus' mission. They were expecting a political Messiah who would overthrow Roman rule, not a suffering servant who would lay down his life. Verse 11. Jesus' response to Peter reveals a critical aspect of his mission on earth. He acknowledges the necessity of his suffering, the cup, as part of God's redemptive plan for humanity. Jesus willingly accepts this, emphasizing obedience to the Father's will above all. It's a pivotal moment that underscores the difference between human perspective and divine purpose. Application. This passage encourages believers to consider the broader perspective of God's plan, even in times of adversity and challenges. It highlights the essence of self-sacrifice, obedience, and trust in divine purpose. In practical terms, it serves as a reminder that, like Jesus, believers are called to lay aside their desires and perspectives to embrace God's greater plan, even when it involves suffering or hardship. Every piece of this passage underscores a crucial element of Christian faith, the tension between human instincts and divine purpose, and the call to embrace the latter, fully trusting in God's overarching plan for redemption and restoration.